Welcome, people of all races, of all nationalities, of all genders. Welcome. Welcome to Scratched Up Live, your first stop on the internet for hip hop discussion and production. Scratched Up Live number 5. We've made it a long way, people. We have made it a long way. 5 episodes in. I can't believe it. Can you believe it? I'm so happy to be here right now. So we're gonna have a chill, fun, silly goose time tonight. And we're just gonna be streaming. And we've got some stuff on the dock here. We've got a whole bunch of stuff on the dock, some stories to bust into. We've got a little bit of Ye and Milo Yiannopoulos action, a little bit of lawsuit action between the two. Actually, someone's suing Ye and Yiannopoulos for unfair labor practices, which is not a surprise to me, but we're going to crack into the details of that. And then we've got Donald Glover's Bandstone and the New World Order trailer, plus he announced the release date for this mystical, mysterious project called Lithonia, which seems to be tied into this movie, Bandstone and the New World Order. So we're going to check out that new trailer and look at what he said about his new album, Lithonia. And then a little bit later, we're going to look into the Diddy Lady Gaga drama. Lady Gaga got Diddy dropped by his law firm. So we're going to take a peek into that. We've got the Fugees are allegedly working on a new album, which is fun, which is exciting. It's going to be their first album in 22 years, something like that. Shit, I don't know. Was their self-titled their last project? I think so. Might have been. That was 1996-ish. So a new Fugees album. There was a fight at Megan Thee Stallion's album release party. A fight between her bodyguards and a reality star. So there's juice in there. Party Next Door vows to make Chris Brown, Bryson Tiller, and Jeremiah cry. That's funny. I don't know what that means, but that's funny. And we're going to look into the details of it. So plus more people. So let's have a good old silly goose kind of time, because that's what we want to do. That's what we're here to do, and that's what we do here on the Scratched Up Live show. Not quite a podcast, more of a live show. Wait a dang second. No worries, guys. We're back to good. We're back to good here. We're back to killing it. My screen was, I got tech issues here, and we're living through them. And we're working with them. And I had to figure out why my screen wasn't in line perfectly, and now I figured it out. And now nobody else has to worry about me, and it's all going to be okay. Except for the fact that my screen capture doesn't have me in it now. So we're going to have to add me into it. I don't know what happened here. I'm going to add a video capture device to the screen. And the video capture device is going to be my FaceTime HD camera. Yeah. Preset. High? Do we want it to be high? Yeah, we want it to be high. We're going to rotate. Oh, we're going to flip it horizontal. Yeah, I'm liking that. Okay, so we got our screen capture here. We got a video device. Yeah. I hope you guys are seeing what I'm seeing here, right? Yeah. I want to be a little bigger. People know I'm here, you know? Okay. Yay, Derek figured out his tech issues. Yay. We're all so proud of Derek. Yay. Okay. Anyways, sorry for the rough start to a stream here, but I had to get my shit in order. And we're going to continue to get our shit in order as we watch and as we read the Sunday General Discussion thread. Jeez. Don't know why all my shit got all messed up there, but here we are. 8:38. That's not too bad. We're not too bad. It was supposed to start at 8, and now we're rocking and rolling here on our Sunday General Discussion thread. You know, I give about the first 20 minutes to, or the first 38 minutes to get here, get comfortable, work out the tech kinks, and then we're ready to rock and roll. So if anybody stuck with me by that, thank you. Sunday General Discussion thread, June 30th, 2024. What have you been cooking lately? Let's see what the peeps have been cooking lately. Hell's Angels attacked Rick Ross in Canada. Drake called on the Hell's Angels to stand down and stand by. Man, Drake is basically Trump at this point. Drake has basically gotten the Trump card at this point. And as we learned on last stream, rappers are feeling Trump. There's a lot of really good rappers out there that are trumping, dude. I wonder if Drake is trumping. Drake is Canadian, so even if he's trumping, it don't matter. But that's cool. You know, let's look into this a little bit. I'm actually curious about this one because I did see this. So Rick Ross played Not Like Us. Watch. Rick Ross jumped after playing Kendrick Lamar's Not Like Us in Canada. 50 Cent on Rick Ross getting attacked. Rick Ross gets jumped by Drake goons in Canada. Academics posted voodoo on Kendrick. Rick Ross punched by Canadian goons after... Jesus, dude. I don't like that word. I'll just say it right now. This word right here, I'm not even going to say it again. It just don't feel right. It just don't feel right. Vibe, dude. That's crazy headline. The fuck? Rick Ross punched by Canadian goons after playing Not Like Us. Rick Ross and Drake's issues have escalated to physical violence, even though Drake had nothing to do with the attack. So, Rick Ross, as we know, made a Drake diss track before Kendrick did, and it was kind of odd. It was kind of odd, if we're gonna be honest. This Rick Ross Drake diss, which I'm not gonna lie, the song was alright. What was it called? I forget what it's called now. Yeah, it's called Champagne Moments. So, a play on the Champagne Poppy, which is Drake. This was interesting. Basically, the point of the song was he's calling Drake white, and then the cover is White Drake, which I found amusing. I remember there was a post circulating online of all the rappers as white people, and so Rick Ross scooped it from that meme that was circulating. So yeah, the song was dope. The song is dope. I like the beat. I love the strings going on in the background, the eeriness. And Ross has bars. And he's going at Drake. Can't let you get on my song. Which is is interesting because of how many times they've collabed in the past, and so I didn't know Rick Ross had all these feelings towards Drake. And honestly, Kendrick did his thing, and that was interesting in its own, obviously. But I found it very interesting how many people, all these people, all these famous rappers who have previously worked with Drake they came out. I didn't know that they had beefs with Drake. I didn't know Future had a beef with Drake. I mean, literally last year, Drake made What Would Pluto Do? And so I don't think I'm alone in I just assumed that at least him and Future were on good terms. And I'm wondering now, like, what are things like with 21 Savage and Drake? Because Kendrick called out 21, all the Atlanta people. What's it like with QC and Drake now? We'll find out as we move forward, I guess. But Drake since then has only dropped weird shit, not with hip hop artists. Wygwan Dolilo? What the fuck was that? I never even listened to that, actually. I don't know what this is. Is this real? Well, I'm like, this unironically sounds like those children's Skibbity toilet songs that Kai Cenat and Phantom Tax. This sounds like something Adam Sandler would sing. Is this real? This is Wygwan Delilah by Drake. Is Wygwan Delilah a real Drake song? Wygwan Delilah is Drake's second release since he dropped a series of diss tracks taking aim at Kendrick between April and May. Following his featured verse on Sexy Red's You My Everything, on that verse, which released May 24, Drake rapped over BBL Drizzy, a beat created by Metro on May 5th to troll Drake. Drake confounds the internet with bizarre Wygwan Delilah song. What the hell? What the hell? Get the hell out of here. What the hell is this? Are you kidding me? Drake confounds internet with bizarre Wygwan Delilah song, which some think might be AI. That's what I think. It doesn't even, what the fuck is going on? Dude, Drake is, spiraling right now, dude. That's the only way to dissect this. Drake is spiraling. Is he not? Somebody close to Drake, tell me. Is Drake spiraling right now? Drake's verse on Snow Day's Wagwan Delilah, a satirical remix to the Plain White T's 2006 hit Hey There Delilah, sparked wide internet confusion and mockery after its release Monday night, with some users speculating whether the track is AI generated, while others were shocked Drake would release such a bizarre song soon after his feud with Kendrick. Yeah, I mean, Drake is just... he has completely taken the route of, not trying to seemingly not take this seriously. Which at this point, kind of the best move. I mean, Drake's not known for making the best move, but what else is a man supposed to do right now besides going into hiding in shame, which I would never expect Drake to do. He's not like that. So if he's not going to take that route, what is the next route? Just troll? I mean, sure. Okay, so it's on SoundCloud, so we can listen to this shit. Alright, let's listen to this. Oh shit, not even. This track was not found. Oh no, they removed Wygwan Delilah. They really? Okay, let's check and see if this song is on Apple. Wygwan Delilah. It is, dude. We can't listen. Are they serious? This is weird, dude. What is this? So this came out June 6th. Okay. We'll add it. Snow Day. Who are these people? I am just similar artist as Kendrick. Top similar artist as Kendrick. What about Drake? What happened to Drake? Okay. So many questions. It's just a bizarre year for Drake. Just so bizarre. I'm fascinated by this. And when things are bizarre with a celebrity like this, where they just feel off, at this point, I'm inclined to believe that they're shady. They're shady. They're hiding something. I guess we'll see. We'll see. Not Kendrick. Drake. He's moving around like a nervous man, dropping weird tracks. Wygwan Delilahs. This is weird shit. Some speculated whether Drake's verse was actually AI generated, though the rapper seemed to endorse the track by posting a screenshot of the song on SoundCloud to his Insta story, so it's not even an official release by Drake. But he did endorse it, because it's kind of silly. The track quickly attracted mockery and memes on social media, so he's catching strays. If this was just like an AI track made by some rando, even though Drake, he did co-sign it by posting it to his Instagram story, even if he just thought it was funny or something. I have questions on questions, I got questions on questions. And I'm actually curious now if never mind. I was trying to see if there's like a compressor. I'm still trying to figure out how to do audio effects through OBS streaming. So if anybody out there knows, if you happen to be watching this, and know how to like run my audio through effects in OBS, or like maybe I could run it through Ableton effects and then directly into OBS. I don't know exactly. Still kind of new to the streaming. By the way, Sublime shirt. I love this. My white and with the Adidas logo and the white and the Sublime 40 ounce of freedom. Killing it. Love it. Oh, and the pants. Got some new pants, and technically they're swim trunks, but nobody knows. Hilfiger. And I got some other things. Hold on. Check it. Insano by Kid Cudi on vinyl. Oh my god. He's joking, right? Somebody tell him to stop. Oh, he's killing it. Here. Oh shit. Look. Oh, somebody tell him to calm down. Tell him to relax. Oh. Hey, Delilah, I love Kid Cudi, and I got $15 at Cargo Largo. Yeah. First time at Cargo Largo today. It was quite amazing, if I do say so myself. I got quite a few things, including, so I showed you the Insano, and I got more than that. I got some pants, and I got Insano, and I got Assassin's Creed, the Rebel Collection. I know it's flipped right now. My shit is flipped. My Triller, my thing is flipped, but Assassin's Creed Rebel Collection on Switch, which includes Assassin's Creed 4, Black Flag, and Assassin's Creed Rogue. So, just started that right before the stream. And that is going to be the rest of my night. But, that is all besides the point. We're learning about Drake and Hagwan Delilah. So yeah, he attracted mockery and memes, with many users confused why Drake would release such a bizarre track on one of his first releases following his highly contentious feud with Kendrick Lamar, in which the two traded wild and personal accusations. The title of the track is Jamaican patois that roughly translates to "What's going on?" and the remix's lyrics contain many references to Toronto, the home city of both Drake and Snowday, who is a social media personality and comedian. Who is Snowday? We're just jumping right in to the research. This is a research stream, my friends, and that's actually a great point. That's a great point, and I'm glad I said that. You can see why I'm wearing a hat today. This is a research stream, a hip-hop research stream, and I might be updating the slogan or whatever you call it, my tagline, to include something about research stream. We're a hip-hop and news, a hip-hop music industry research stream, or like a hip-hop industry research streaming show or something. I don't know, something like that. Because that's what it seems to be that I like to do. That seems to be what these streams turn into. But we're gonna look into Snowday. So this article said that they are a Instagram personality? What the figgity This is weird. Okay, so this is Snowday. This article here called him a social media personality and comedian. 27 million. That's how many views a clip of Drake's verse on Wagwan Delilah has garnered since last night. Holy shit. 27 million views in like 12 hours is bananas, dude. That could change my life. After being posted by the Hip Hop Discussed. Whoa. The Hip Hop Focused NFR podcast. Okay, so NFR is getting a shout out in Forbes for breaking Wagwan Delilah. That's fucking weird. This is weird. Okay, so what's up with these?
Hello. Allah from Mars, from the mountains of Serbia, in Serbia. Enjoy. Compliments of the show.
I'm so happy I got you all to myself tonight.
At least one of us can say that.
What do you mean, Shirdy? I'm not even rolling that deep right now.
Sam.
Yo, that's Serbian people.
Is that Jay-Z?
Yo, you might have first get in a while, dog.
I didn't even get a slip. That's crazy.
It's Jay-Z, Lil Yachty, and
Get your money off, fam.
Mac Miller. And Rhapsody.
Oh, my bad. No. Go now.
I guess I don't get
You
it.
know what?
Wagwan Sierra, what's it like up in this village? You live so far from Toronto, so you know I had to whip it.
What is going on? Is this him? Is this Snowday? Hey Snowday, what's it like in Toronto City? I would like to visit Toronto. I've never been to Canada. Never been to Canada. So I can't really tell if this is real. It seems to not be like a real, like I'm pretty sure it's AI. The Drake part is AI. And Drake co-signed it, which caused a lot of confusion. People thought they ran with it, thought that it was actually like a legit Drake feature. This guy is like a comedian, made this weird, and he used Drake because he's from Toronto. He's Canadian.
Hey there,
He's a Canadian comedian.
You live for it, such a mission.
And musician.
I could finesse my way on the transit, but nowadays these guys are dissing. Are you dumb? Wagwan Delilah, what's it like in Toronto City?
What's it like in Toronto City? And this guy's first post was 3 weeks ago. Oh, no, edited 3 weeks ago. This guy's first post was last September.
Yo, wise man once said, hey there, Delilah, what's it like in Toronto City?
Okay, so he was doing Wagwan Delilah since November 23. Very
I
Toronto.
don't shine as bright as you.
What is up with the Toronto? What is up with the Canadian? Like, they don't, and I'm not blaming Canada per se. Like, Not that Americans don't do this, but what is it with like the Canadians? They have the French thing, and now they have the patois thing. Where's the Canadian thing? I mean, Americans don't do this. I mean, like, white Americans steal from black Americans, but you don't see general Americans stealing from the Irish or Africans or Indians or Chinese. You know what I mean? Like, something weird going on in Canada. Something strange. But they do have talented people. It's not strange in a bad way. It's just different. It's different. And Canada has brought some of the most talented, most successful Western musicians, like Western world musicians of all time. I'm not trying to take anything away from my dear Canadians, my dear Canada, but there's something in the water out there. This is a paid partnership with Temu. Alright, we gotta get out of here. We're getting sucked into this shit, and this is just a Sunday discussion. My bit rate is off. Where's my bit rate needs to be 6800. Why is my bit rate off? I gotta change my bit rate, people. Audio bit rate. I'm gonna up that audio bit rate a bit. Warning, the streaming audio bit rate will be set to 160, which is the upper limit for the current streaming service. Recordings cannot be paused with recording quality set to same as stream. Wagwan Delilah. Okay, now my stream health is good. We're good. Okay. Just trying to keep my stream straight, people, you know what I mean? Gotta keep that stream straight. Gotta keep that stream straight. Have I ever showed you guys? So, we're gonna get into some shit. Nobody's watching yet. And eventually, once people start watching, I'm gonna show you guys all my cool shit. Jesus. Just drop this. So, yeah, I have this. I got this before Kanye became a Nazi, but, I have this stem player, which is super cool, and we can get into it. I've got access to the StemTech website, and I want to use this, so I can add all this to, I got all these J Dilla stuff, all this stuff I can access, and then can also use the stem player for my own music. Stem 3 has like a video projector. See this? It's pretty cool. Curated movies included. Yeah, so the Stem 3 is a movie projector, but I have the Stem 1. What's Stem Music? So this is like completely, I don't even think it has anything to do with Kanye at this point. I haven't seen Kanye promote this in a while, and Stem projector sold out. Yeah, I want to use this on stream. Eventually, when I have more viewers, when I have more time, when maybe this thing I got going on here is maybe bringing in some money, I would like to do some streaming of me playing with my audio toys here. I've also got, well, I'm not going to show you right now. I'll show you guys at a later date, but I've got a Teenage Engineering Pocket Operator Module 400. I've got a what do you call it? Arturia Micro Freak Hybrid Synthesizer. It's fun stuff. Okay, so apparently Camila Cabello, who just released some Drake features, or some songs with Drake features on them, which I have not listened to. Maybe I will, just for shits and giggles, but it's not really on my priority list here, but I don't expect it to be good, but I kind of want to check it out just to say I did. So yeah, this new album of hers, CXOXO, has Playboy Cardi, I love it, on it, and it's got Drake twice on it. Oh, and it has BLP Kosher. Yeah, so we're gonna check this out. Her last one, I never listened to these two, Romance and Familia. I just remember this one because I had Havana on it, I'm pretty sure, right? Yeah. Which we actually need to listen to it. I actually need to add the rest of the album. Let's see what I... Okay. My daughter's gonna come say hi. Camila Cabello. So yeah, I've got these 3 songs from Camila, the album. Camila Cabello going to therapy for being racist was insane. What is that about? Camila Cabello goes to therapy for racism. See if anything. Later, she told People magazine that she attended weekly racial healing sessions after social media posts were publicized. Oh, jeez. When was this? We're learning here, guys. This is a research stream. In December, when did this? I need to know when this came out. This article. So this came out June 29th, 2024. This came out 2 days ago. Okay, perfect. Camila Cabello's racist remarks resurfaced after Drake and Kendrick Lamar feud comments. Okay, so she made racist remarks. Interesting. I didn't know about this. This is why we're publicizing this shit. We're publicizing it all, people. All of the artists we like, we're digging into them. I'll dig into myself. I'm an artist. I'll dig into myself. But this is fascinating, people. So, what are we? Before we get into this, oh yeah, we are a research stream, and I also want to say, this is the H3 for hip hop heads. I'll say it. I'm trying to build the H3 for hip hop heads. A little more specific than H3 is, but a lot of the same elements, a lot of the same discussion points of view, I could say, H3 related, but with music industry and hip hop artists. So I'm not going to put that in the bio or anything. I do like branding this as a research stream, though. We need like a hip hop research stream. That's fun. So let's get into it. Is that Chet Hanks? Yeah, that's old news. Camila Cabello wants her Hot Uptown collaborator Drake and his foe Kendrick to choose love. The I Love It hitmaker told Britain's The Sunday Times that she wants the pair, who are embroiled in a highly publicized rap beef, to fix their issues over dinner after Drake was heavily criticized for his role in the feud. It's so frustrating to see people talk about someone you know in a way that is negative. You're like, dang, if only you guys could just have dinner or something, she told The Times, who called Cabello's remarks sweet if unlikely. See, I gotta stop you right there. They can't just have dinner or something. Dude, it's not just like you can just brush over this type of shit over a dinner. Like, these people Drake and Kendrick are more likely to be cool than you and fucking Charlie XCX. You know, this has nothing to do with like, oh, they just don't have good enough rapport. This is, it goes deeper than that. But not everybody agrees. Cabello is sparking backlash for wading into the controversy, which is centered on 2 black rappers after online users resurfaced her complicated personal history with race. Interesting. I didn't know about this. Lamar and Drake's feud stretches over a decade to 2013 when Lamar rapped on the Big Sean song Control. It's so funny to me. If I could just pause it right there. It's so funny to me that all of this stems from Control, which was such Drake wasn't the center of that at all. He was like 1/24th. I don't know how many people Kendrick listed off in that. Maybe like 10. He was like 1/10 of the song. And then Drake made it all about him. That alone tells me, if this was all in a vacuum and I knew nothing about Drake, that alone tells me how egotistical and ballooned up Drake's ego is. I mean, shit, dude. Drake, it was like, even I as a fan took this took Control as kind of like overblown in a way. I thought the media, or not even the media attention, but like I thought the drama of it was overblown. I didn't think it was that dramatic. But Drake did, and 10 years later, here we are. This spring, the rap battle reached a fever pitch as the rappers traded barbs over Ozempic rumors, height shaming, and disturbing allegations of abuse and grooming. We know. Okay, I just want to know what she said. In December 2019, the Señorita singer took to her then Twitter and Instagram story to tell fans she was deeply ashamed of and will regret forever racialized language she used when she was younger. Later, she told People magazine that she attended weekly racial healing sessions after her social media posts were publicized. I was uneducated and ignorant. And once I became aware of the history and the weight and the true meaning behind the horrible and hurtful language, I was deeply embarrassed I ever used it, she wrote. But what was the language? Though Cabela did not specify which words she was apologizing for at the time, her former Fifth Harmony singer was accused of using racial remarks and now deleted Tumblr posts on deactivated account on the social media platform. Is it going to let me see this? I'm sorry from the bottom of my heart. When I was younger, I used language that I'm deeply ashamed of and I will regret forever. I was uneducated and ignorant, and once I became aware of the history and the weight and the true meaning behind this horrible and hurtful language, I was deeply embarrassed I ever used it. I apologized then, and I apologize now again. I would never intentionally hurt anyone, and I regret it from the bottom of my heart as much as I wish I could. I can't go back in time and change things I said in the past, but once you know better, you do better, and that's all I can do. I'm 22 now, I'm an adult, and I've grown and learned, and am conscious and aware of the history and the pain it carries in a way that I wasn't before. Those mistakes don't represent the person I am or a person I've ever been. I only stand and have ever stood for love and inclusivity, and my heart has never, even then, had any ounce of hate or divisiveness. The truth is, I was embracingly ignorant. I was embarrassingly ignorant and unaware. I used my platform to speak out about injustice and inequality, and I'll continue doing that. I can't say enough how deeply sorry and ashamed I feel, and I apologize again from the bottom of my heart. You know, I kind of feel for her, but you can't run away from this shit. When I was in 7th grade, I remember posting on Facebook. I got suspended from school, and I was in 7th grade, and I remember posting on Facebook a whole bunch of slurs. I was messing around with my girlfriend at the time on Facebook publicly, and me and her didn't understand anything we were saying or the implications of what social media was. And we were just posting slurs, thinking it was funny. In 7th grade. Crazy. You gotta get in front of that type of shit. Especially if you're trying to be like a famous singer. I don't know what she said, but this sucks for her. Later she told People magazine, I was uneducated, blah, blah, blah. Though Cabello did not specify which word she was apologizing for, blah, blah, blah. We saw this. Her comments about the Drake and Kendrick Lamar feud resurfaced those claims, with one ex-user writing, I remember she got sent to a racist rehab and said that she was healed. No one's taking advice from a known racist. Another wrote, while other users quipped, reminder that Camila Cabello was so racist she had to be sent to weekly racial healing sessions. Yeah, that's such a bad look, dude. That's such a bad look. And this is the same lady who was so racist she had to see a therapist. Dude, you might as well have skipped the therapy. That's nuts. Insane. She just like revealed that herself. She walks so Papa John's. She walks so Papa John's could. Dude. Better pizza, better rewards. Is that Papa John's? What does Papa John say? Better pizza. I eat 20 pizzas a week. Considering seeing KRS-One in about a month, any recommendations for best album/songs? I know so many artists have a ton of respect for him, but I'm not familiar with his work. Oh, do I have some with you? For you, my friend. So this project, KRS-One with Marley Marl. I'm writing a comment back for him. That's exciting as hell. His album with Marley Marl, Hip Hop Lives. Is that what it's called? Marley Marl, Hip Hop Lives. Bless you. His album with Marley Marl, Hip Hop Lives, is an underrated must listen. Also, he needs to know about BDP. If he's going to this KRS-One, he needs to know about Boogie Down Productions. A little bit of Boogie Down Productions, never heard nobody. He needs to know about Criminal Minded. Boogie Down. Work in Boogie Down Productions is crucial to know. Check out their album, Criminal Minded. Now that's a solid comment. Considering seeing KRS-One, I know. So his album with Marley Marl, Hip Hop Lives, is an underrated must listen. Also, his work in Boogie Down Productions is crucial to know. Check out their album, Criminal Minded. Just got to the new Anderson .Paak album. Honestly, kind of disappointed. You talking about the No Worries album? Better pedo diss track. Not Like Us or Dave Blunt's Chase Williams. I heard Chase Williams a pedophile, and if you ask me, that is not cool. Dave Blunt's album was alright, some funny stuff, but mostly just edgy humor and filler bars over rage beats. Can't say I didn't laugh at it though. -1 likes. Yeah. What the hell is this? Dave Blunt. What is that? Is that EDP? I'm confused. What's going on here? Who's Dave Blunt? Is that who I think it is? Is that the British guy? Or am I thinking of someone else? Dave Blunt? I don't know Dave Blunt. I thought I did. Who am I thinking of? Oh, we're talking about Dave Blunt's. Oh, I was thinking of James Blunt. Who actually, now that I think about it, let's grab some James Blunt here. Bold pop beats and reflective ballads from the much-loved troubadour. Yeah, we're going to catch that James Blunt. Actually, before we get into Dave Blunt's, I want to check out James Blunt in my library. You're beautiful, it's true. You're beautiful. So all I have is nothing. You're beautiful. James Blunt. So we gotta get You're Beautiful. I can't believe I don't have this. Back to Bedlam. Let's read about James Blunt a bit. The unfettered emotion and tremulous vocals. With unfettered emotion and tremulous vocals, James Blunt won hearts with the mega ballads You're Beautiful and Goodbye My Lover. It's easy to connect with the Englishman as he writes poetically about love and loss while delivering songs in a sweet falsetto that trembles with passion. He used his experience in the British Army as a part of a NATO peacekeeping force in Kosovo to write the moving No Bravery, proving he could translate the global into personal. Does he have essential albums? No. Monsters. It looks like his next Once Upon a Mind. This one is like the next one. Looks like he had a good 2020, I guess. I'm kind of scared to check this out. I don't necessarily want to. The suspended edition. Monsters. Okay. All the Lost Souls. I kind of want to check this one though. We're gonna grab all these here. I Really Want You, the radio edit. Alright. What's going on? Is there an explicit version of this album? All the Lost Souls? Or maybe like a version that's not a deluxe. I just want the regular. That's all we got, huh? That's all we got. We're gonna add it. Why not? Okay, anyways, back to Dave Blunt's. Never heard of this guy. But somebody's talking about him. I don't know if I want to check this. I don't know. I think the point of Dave Blunt's was just to lead me to James Blunt. He looks like a baby. He is a baby. Aww. I guess we'll check it out. Chase Wilson as a pedophile? I don't know, man. I don't know. Let's kind of get into we spent enough time here. Let's get into some of these general discussion stories here that I've got. So Kanye West and company sued over new slaves allegations. Plus Bianca allegedly sent porn to staff. Excuse me, this company sounds like the more that comes out about Yeezy, the more of a fever dream it seems to be an employee there. I mean, you got Kanye and Milo Yiannopoulos as your bosses. I mean, you're signing up for a full like goddamn Willy Wonka, Charlie and the Chocolate Factory type like wackiness, dude. This is like feels like every time someone has been shitty in the past decade, Milo has inexplicably been involved. Saw Milo's face in the article image and immediately thought, yep, this isn't going to end well. I guess Kanye is still out here parading around at the head of his politically incorrect goat rodeo. I like that. Politically incorrect goat rodeo. That's funny. Let's take a look at this article here, the TMZ article that's linked on the Reddit post. These beginning stories, just a little behind the scenes of how we organize this stream. These behind the scenes stories are like Sunday General's discussion, like the early stories. So these are stories I just find on the Reddit page, at the top of the Reddit page on like Sunday or Monday. I saw this one yesterday, and it's a juicy one. So we're gonna hop into it. Like I said, let's see. Employees. Oh, that's the next story. Kanye West sued. Employees allegedly. This is the second Kanye lawsuit, and I'm sure he gets sued all the time, but like the second like highly publicized Kanye lawsuit in like 2 weeks. So Kanye West sued employees. Kanye West sued employees allegedly called new slaves. Bianca allegedly sent porn to staff accessible to minors. So Kanye created an app to promote his rap music, fostering a racist environment with brutal work conditions. This app that they're talking about is Yeezy Vision, I believe, something like that. Which I didn't even know was a thing. I wonder if it's still on so they're like developing this music app that's supposed to like rival Tidal and Apple Music, the streaming app. I just typed in Yeezy, see what comes up. Just Adidas shit. So I guess it's not a thing. Alright, so create an app to promote his rap music, fostering a racist environment with brutal work conditions, while his wife Bianca Censori sent porn videos to staff which were accessible to minors because they hired minors. The bombshell suit filed in a U.S. district court named Ye and his former chief of staff Milo Yiannopoulos as defendants. The suit alleges Kanye and company engaged in forced labor and cruel, inhuman, or degrading treatment. And then this is the letter that Milo. So Milo, he stepped down as like the head of Yeezy, Yeezy something. I don't know. Yeezy like Kanye's Ye 2024 campaign or something. Like he was the head of Ye's political campaign, and then also like one of the heads of Yeezy. But basically, he stepped down. I remember reading about this because of this sending porn accusation. Okay, so this was actually sent 2 months ago. So maybe I just remember this. I thought it was last year that this happened, but I guess it was earlier this year. Wednesday, May 1st, 2024. I cannot be complicit in the production or dissemination of pornographic films and literature for moral and religious reasons, but also because such material and the kind of people invariably involved in its production represent an imminent danger to my life as a recovering addict and an unacceptable risk to my spiritual and physical health as a former homosexual. Oh my god, dude. You gotta be shitting me, dude. Oh my god. Kanye, this is why Kanye's a piece of shit. The head of Yeezy, whatever the fuck, was a recovering homosexual, dude. Like, what the fuck? This guy is a clown, dude. This guy is a clown. And this is why I can't take Kanye seriously anymore. People are like, oh, Kanye, you disagree with Kanye's opinions, but you're not going to listen to his music anymore? No, that's not the case, dude. That's not the case. Kanye is a piece of shit, and his music sucks now because of it. And that's why I'm not listening to his music anymore. Kanye's a piece of shit, and he hires pieces of shit. He's hiring recovering homosexuals, dude. I mean, like that. Like, do I even have to explain it? Do I have to explain it? And this would be the same if it was like a recovering trans person. I would feel the same. It's the same shit to me. I mean, being gay and being trans are different, but they're the same level of like, we should accept them, and you can't. To call yourself a recovering homosexual is so degrading. It's so degrading and so undermines just like everything that gay people have worked for. It just makes you seem like a sleeper cell. Shit, dude, it's crazy. I tender my resignation. I will deliver an orderly handover by Friday, May 31st, 24, or the first pornography shoot, whichever is sooner. I tender my resignation. I will deliver an orderly handover by Friday, May 31st, 2024, or the first pornography shoot, whichever is sooner. If at some time in the future the company publicly and permanently abandons any plan to produce, distribute, or profit from the scene content. Oh, yeah, they announced Yeezy porn. And that's why Milo quit. Oh my god. The two were accused of making false promises to pay their adult and minor employees and forcing them to work insanely long hours, which I've heard about that. I've seen Kanye talk to his employees. Some, I don't know if they were minors or not, but it doesn't matter. Because they were, what I saw was like him like just berating his employees about not working enough. When I'm suspecting they're expected to work around the clock whenever Kanye or Milo wants them to work, forcing them to work insanely long hours. They were openly mocked with racist jabs and called new slaves. It all started in the spring of 24 when Ye decided to launch Yeezy Vision streaming service app. Launched the Yeezy Vision streaming service app to rival Tidal, Spotify, and Apple Music. The suit says Ye wanted to avoid paying those companies to promote his new albums, Vultures and Vultures 2. It probably has something to do with anti-Semitism. Not gonna lie, he probably his reasoning has something to do with like, oh, I don't want to give those Jews any more money or any more control over my music. I'm sure. So he and Milo allegedly hired an international developer group comprised of several black members, which also included underage teens as young as 14. What? An international developer group comprised of several black members, which also include underage teens. The docs say the employees mostly worked remotely, staying in constant communication with Ye, Milo, and their team by using digital and online communication apps such as Discord, Zoom, and Slack. In April 24, the docs say Milo promised to pay $120,000 to the developer group after they completed the app if they agreed to the work conditions and didn't complain. You agree to this, and you don't complain, bitches. But things quickly went downhill. The suit says Ye ordered all employees to sign NDAs, threatening to fire the minors and refusing to pay them if they didn't. Can you force a minor to sign an NDA? That's a question I've never... Let's ask ChatGPT. Is a non-disclosure... Do you guys want me to... No, let me do it on here. It's more exciting if I do it on the screen that you can see. Did I ever add ChatGPT to my... No? Never added ChatGPT. Interesting. Okay. We need to put ChatGPT into my bookmarks here. Right next to Google. So what was I saying here? I was asking ChatGPT, is a non-disclosure agreement signed by a legal minor enforceable in a court of law in the United States? See, you gotta be very specific with ChatGPT. In the U.S., whether a non-disclosure agreement signed by a legal minor is enforceable depends on several factors. Capacity to contract. Minors, individuals under 18, generally lack the legal capacity to enter into contracts. This principle is based on the idea that minors may not fully understand the consequences of their actions or may be easily influenced. Exceptions. There are exceptions where minors can enter into enforceable contracts, such as contracts for necessities like food, shelter, and clothing, or contracts approved by a court. But this is specifically about an NDA. Voidable contracts. Contracts entered into by minors are typically voidable at the minor's discretion. This means that the minor can choose to enforce the contract or void it depending on their best interest. That must be nice. Specific circumstances. Courts may, and by the way, this is kind of true depending on how far you want to take it. This is kind of true if you've signed a bad contract for anybody. Voiding a contract. If you sign a bad contract and if you're willing to take them to court and follow through with it, if you have good lawyers, you can kind of choose whether the contract is enforceable or not, unless you signed a contract that ties your hands. But in that case, I don't know what to tell you. Specific circumstances. Courts may sometimes enforce NDAs signed by minors if the circumstances indicate that the minor understood the implications and freely entered into the agreement. factors such as whether the minor received legal advice or whether the subject matter of the NDA is reasonable and fair can influence a court's decision. In practice, if an NDA signed by a minor is challenged in court, the court will consider the circumstances of the signing. Fair enough. Okay. Where were we? We're looking into Kanye. So he had minors signing NDAs and refused to pay them if they did it. Minor developers were also required to sign volunteer agreements. Then Ye's white managers, who oversaw the foreign and minority workers, allegedly used disparaging language to create a hostile work environment. In group chats, the Caucasian managers used harassing language toward the underlings in regards to their age, race, gender, sexual orientation, and national origin. So Kanye's fostering a team of fucking bigots, dude. Kanye is let me say that again. 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 Why do people wonder, why wouldn't you support Kanye even though he's come out as an anti-Semite and has said awful racist and prejudiced things? Because he is fostering a real team of real people that I lost my train of thought. He's fostering a team of real people in a real work environment that perpetuates racism, perpetuates bigotry. He's fostering a team of real people in a real space of bigotry. He is. And he's the most influential, famous person on the planet. He's the most influential, cool person on the planet. And that's why I can't fuck with him anymore, dude. Like, I'm not gonna throw my support to that. I don't care how good his music is. And by the way, I was the biggest Kanye fan in the world up until 2022, October 2022. I was the biggest Kanye fan in the world until October 2022. I've seen the man in person twice. One of those times was on the street, and it was the coolest moment of my life. In 2014, summer 2014. I'll show you the pictures one day. I have them somewhere. I just gotta find them. This man is my biggest inspiration, creative inspiration. The docs say Milo once sent a chat message with a black-brown skin emoji to an African-American team member while calling a younger worker a school shooter. The employees were also bullied into working long hours through the night without pay or sleep. Then, in late April, Ye announced he was launching an adult film biz called Easy Porn, with his wife Bianca sending one worker a file-sharing link containing hardcore sexual activity, according to the docs. So that's why Bianca was sending porn videos, because they're making easy porn, and just like assuming that the employees there are gonna be cool with it. Like, interesting. The minors were not shielded from viewing the smut videos as they developed Ye's porn app. Bianca is not named as a defendant. On May 1st, 24, after an intense rush period to produce the app, the team allegedly presented Ye with one of the finished apps, but it's not clear in the docs which one. I got a text. Ye and Milo allegedly never paid the employees for their hard work, leading them to file the lawsuit. Wow. The suit is asking for damages for unpaid wages and overtime pay, as well as emotional distress. We've reached out to Ye and Milo. So far, no word back. Pieces of shit, dude. Like, just the worst of the worst. Richest people on the planet. Not paying their employees. Fostering a bigoted environment. Sending porn to minors. This is what you get with conservatism, dude. This is what you get hiring on conservative shitbags like Milo Yiannopoulos. And this is what Ye wanted. This is what he wants. And I don't care about your political leanings. This is bullshit, dude. This is bullshit. This is horrible, bro. And if you don't believe it, whatever. Look at the other lawsuit that his former manager filed against him. Look at all the other lawsuits. This Kanye is out, dude. He is out. It's beyond canceled. It's criminal. It's beyond canceled. It's criminal. Just like Trump, dude. It's beyond canceled. It's literally criminal. Bye bye. Fucking annoying, dude. So next we're going to next we are going to look at something a little more lighthearted. After I come back, we're gonna look. I have to go pee, and then we're gonna take a look at this Childish Gambino, Bando Stone, and the New World trailer. Kind of bounced through it. He also announced a new album release date. I believe it's an album. Looks like it might be a soundtrack. So we'll be right back. Bing bong, bing bong, bing bong. What's this? What? You ready? What? That made you cry? That made you cry? Are you okay? You want to put it back? That's so funny. Oh shit. That's so funny. Do you like all these bouncy balls I got you? Look at that. Look at all those balls. Oh shit. It's not okay. Everything's not okay. Vivi, you wanna come right here and sit? You wanna entertain the people?
No.
You wanna entertain the people?
I'll pick apples.
I'm not gonna play apples right now.
I'll pick foot and say no. No.
No?
Look at me.
You wanna entertain the people?
No.
Okay. I'll be right back. I got all my posters. I want to show all my posters to the camera. I want to show all my posters to the camera.
No.
Yes. Okay. So, I got a whole bunch of posters. And I'm going to hang them on the wall eventually. Hold on. Let me flip this camera. Can I transform? Can I flip horizontal? Okay, here we go. Here we go. Sorry. Awaken My Love by Childish Gambino. This one's going on the wall somewhere. I still haven't hung anything yet in this new house of ours. This is a good one. Mac Miller. Macadelic Tour. A tour I was on. Or not on. I wasn't on the tour. Just kidding. I was a sophomore in high school. I went to it, though. They stopped in Kansas City, and I went to it. I got that in the Macadelic vinyl. The Childish one I got from the Awaken My Love vinyl as well. This is from a band called Blessed Feathers. Came from their vinyl. I got it from Vinyl Me Please a long time ago. Blessed Feathers. Amazing folk band that's worth a listen. I got the one and only Igor from the Igor vinyl. Tyler, the Creator. And all of these should be going on the walls eventually. Not sure if you'll be able to see them on camera. It'll be on the wall, the back wall here. But let's see. I got more Gambino. I've got Because the Internet came with the Because of the Internet vinyl. Whoa. Cool shit. These are like my prized possessions next to like the vinyls themselves. We got the Vince Staples Summertime '06. She just walked over. Triple hologram. Got the 1, got the 2, got the 3. 1, 2, 3. Triple hologram. Cool shit. Shout out Vince Staples. Great album this year that came out by Vince, by the way. Dark Times. We got the Dilla Classic Donuts. We got the RTJ 3. Viv, can you not? Can you not? We got the RTJ 3. Nothing on this side. Viv, off the posters. Alright, this is a rare one. This is a rare niche one. Mick Jenkins and Kirk Knight with Saba and No Name Gypsy, her old name, from like 2014, 2015. I think it's 2014, fall 2014. Saw them in Carolina. Saw them in North Carolina, Carborough, North Carolina, at Cat's Cradle with my good homie at the time. This was quite the experience. Did VIP for cheap. Got to meet Mick Jenkins and Saba. Got to take a picture with Mick. Cool shit. We got a big one. This one is Wiki. Wiki in navy blue. From their record, I forgot what it was called. Half God. Their record Half God. Can't wait to hang this one on the wall. This is sick. Dropping it. We got this like film reel of the two. I think it's, yeah, that's sick, dude. Half God by Wiki and Navy Blue. We've also got the Caroline Polachek. Caroline Polachek. This one is another prized possession of mine. From the vinyl record, Desire, I Want to Turn Into You. Looks like Africa. This blob here looks like Texas or Africa or something. But yeah, this is all the lyrics for each song. You okay? What's wrong? You gonna draw on the paper? You cut yourself again? Oh, you colored yourself. Did you color yourself or cut yourself? Huh? Stevie Ray Vaughan. Injury Reserve, R.I.P. Groggs. That's about it. I'm gonna go put these away real quick. Oh, I did.
And you just sent her on her way with it?
No.
Yeah? We literally just said today that we're gonna stop giving her markers.
I've been a nasty girl. I've been a nasty girl. Oh yeah, I've been a nasty girl. Oh yeah. I've been a girl. Okay, we're gonna check out the Gambino Bando Stone in the New World official trailer. But we can't watch it all per se. Because they'll claim us. Because they suck. But I think we can I wonder if we can play. We can just kind of jump around. We're just gonna have to jump around. That's what we're gonna do. So we got images. We got still images in brief seconds. So I'm not quite sure what this movie is about. I don't think anybody really knows what it's about. But it's definitely about this guy, and he seems to be alone in the world. So as we can see, he is alone. But not quite. So it seems like an apocalypse type-ish thing.
The singer?
He's a singer. Okay, so he's a famous singer. Bando Stone in the New World. So it's a famous singer.
Truth or dare, you can party everywhere. Let your party monkey. All right, you don't know who.
Yeah. So this looks fun.
You're gonna need help. I can help you.
Then he found people, and he sticks with them. He finds this girl and her.
Can you shoot?
What?
Whoa. So we got some not sci-fi, but like creatures going on here. Some fantasy.
No. Do you know how to set a trap?
This is like a fantasy. Whoa, what were those? Whoa. I love movies with like creatures in them, like even just large animals. This is cool. Like when it's done creatively, which is the point here, I guess.
Useless.
This feels like a Jordan Peele type of vibe. Gambino, the new Jordan Peele.
We gotta go!
This is there's a lot going on.
I'm fine.
This is like a this trailer is giving up full like scenes here. It's quite the inclusive trailer.
Fine.
So lots of lasers, green and red lasers, and we got large animals, green and red lasers in Gambino. And look at this shot. That's beautiful. It's like some One Piece type of shit. Okay, people are saying, Ayo, this is filmed in the same locations as Lost. I recognize that waterfall immediately. I hope Bino makes some cheeky Lost references. He did a really great job in the Mr. and Mrs. Smith show on Prime. He's so talented at being able to squeeze humor in the most perfect moments. I need to watch Mr. and Mrs. Smith. Sunrise had Black Rock like a fucking Lost episode. Huh? Okay. Vivian's gonna draw a house. I don't know if this is an album rollout or a movie trailer. All I know is Bando Stone is the most Atlanta male porn star name you could ever think up. It's both. Album comes out with/around the movie. Single coming out on the 2nd. Do we know if this is a feature? See, I saw that. Okay, so we have a single coming out tomorrow. No. So Lithonia is coming out tomorrow, and I thought that was the name of the album. Do we know if this features length? If this is feature length or like the short film that came out with Because of the Internet? We don't really know. If I had to guess, I think it'd be a feature length, but maybe a bit shorter than most movies, maybe an hour 30. That's me speculating, though. 90 minutes used to be regular film length. Time has changed. Okay, now they're just talking about movies. I think this is a full-length, feature-length movie, right? I mean, this looks like a full production, but I mean, I could be wrong. They did give a lot of away a lot in the trailer here, but Gilga. Yeah. Gilga Radio. Oh yeah, so this is Gilga is Glover's new creative playground. So he has this whole new studio inside Donald Glover's creative playground. He changed the course of television with Atlanta and laid out a blueprint for a whole era of dark comedy. And now, out in Ojai, California, the multi-hyphenate star is preparing for the next phase of his career, building something even bigger and more ambitious that only he could have imagined. I'm excited, dude. I am so excited for anything Glover creates. Here, a good one. Donald Glover says sweetly as he hands me a voluptuous avocado fresh from the tree. I remember reading this article last year. You good? What's wrong? Yeah, I remember reading this article. Look at her. You good? You look taller today. You look longer. Your legs look longer today. You wanna watch Diana on the TV? She wants to watch Diana and Roma on the TV. Cause she's a YouTube girly. And just like her dad is a YouTube guy. So yeah, I remember reading this article last year. So he's got out in Ojai, California, the headquarters for Gilga, his new production company, incubator / cultural library. On Gilga Farm, there are countless orange trees, an old church that is being converted into a live performance and recording space, housing for creatives to spend the night, curious lizards, editing suites, writers' rooms, a restaurant that specializes in artisanal sandwiches, and just about every tool or space any musician, director, or showrunner could dream of. Picture Skywalker Ranch, but with 21 Savage or Quinta Brunson as a temporary residence, creating their own Empire Strikes Back. Donald Glover is one of the most exciting and original voices in Hollywood. A writer turned comedian turned rapper turned actor turned P-Funk all-star turned showrunner turned farmer. He named his nascent company after Gilgamesh, the mythic Mesopotamian hero who angered the gods. Gilga is like Erewhon for culture, he says, referring to the high-end California supermarket. I want to work with the best people in every medium to work towards sustainable output. The culture we're getting from our phones is not high quality. It can be really good sometimes and fun, but not necessarily high quality. Gilga is the filter for all of that. Since last year's finale of Atlanta, a show that became the blueprint for a whole new generation of surreal, dark comedies, the world has been wondering, what next for Donald Glover? I have been wondering. The first part of that answer is he's building out Gilga, which is currently raising capital and recruiting collaborators across creative disciplines. And according to a man I just met named Connor, picture if Jesus wore denim and was a white man. The other part of the answer is olives, bananas, and coffee. Connor is here helping with the agriculture wing of Gilga. So it sounds like Viv. Stop! Don't do that. You want to watch TV? You want to watch TV? It looks like Gambino is doing what Ye is too unfocused to do, to actually create. Gambino is like the real Kanye out here, creating sustainable communities and shit. He says he finally watched a documentary that Connor recommended called Regenerate Ojai, which is about the dangers of giving children fruits and vegetables sprayed with chemicals. Anyway, I can help get more folks to see it. Just say the word, Glover says to Connor. Why Jesus nods and thanks him. Okay. Coffee would be... He read us with the harvesting plan as he and Glover overlooked one of the newly grubbed fields. Coffee would be great, Glover mutters, squinting in reverie. Over the course of a week in February, Donald Glover and I spoke at length about all kinds of things. His multiple partnerships with Amazon Studios that allowed him to make Guava Island with Rihanna, Candace Owens, house parties in Hollywood, watching Saturday morning cartoons, his father's passing. We talked about the time he had to have emergency surgery on his face while filming the upcoming Mr. and Mrs. Smith series that he's producing and starring in, and the time The Weeknd asked him and his friends if they were real, which apparently happened at Drake's house. Okay. Okay. This jumpsuit is $348. Okay. Glover looking very orange, very citrus, very cool. But Glover, 39, is mostly preoccupied these days with elevating taste and quality for the masses. And I that's what I love most about Glover. We need artists out here elevating the taste and quality for the masses. That's what I love. It's his favorite thing to talk about. The goal of Gilga, he says, is to only put out the freshest entertainment and art. You know how you go to a farmer's market and you ask for peaches and they don't have any because they're out of season? Glover says, peaches have a season. I'm not going to sell you shitty peaches just because you want a peach now. One of Gilga's first projects will be a short film created by Malia Obama, who cut her teeth in the writer's room for one of Glover's Amazon projects. I hadn't heard about this. He's been mentoring her. Malia Obama. The first thing we did was talk about the fact that she will only get to do this once. You're Obama's daughter. So if you make a bad film, it will follow you around, says Glover, underlining the importance of quality. Yeah. Understanding somebody like Malia's cachet means something, says Fam Udiorji, Glover's longtime collaborator and creative partner at Gilga. But we really wanted to make sure she could make what she wanted, even if it was a slow process. He puts the Gilga mission this way. It's more about diversity of thought than just like diversity for optics. You know what I mean? This is Gilga. And so is this. This is Gilga. This is like the first Gilga project. It's got RCA backing it.
You can party everywhere. Let your party.
And we're creating quality out here.
We can only move in the daytime.
It's a little slow.
I'm psyched. Kind of looks like it was filmed on this ranch here too.
Bando Stone.
The Gilga Ranch. Most Hollywood production companies start off pure and idealistic, but inevitably they get corrupted by external factors, overhead, investors, pressure from the media. While most of these companies don't have the auteur of one of the greatest television shows ever made behind them, it still feels prudent to ask Glover how he intends to hold Gilga to a higher standard in the long run. Most companies start out as good and pure as Gilda, but then, in success, they turn into corporations that do corporate things. Yeah, but I want to make a difference, says Glover. Define corruption for Gilga. When will it have strayed too far from the mission? Us saying it's high quality and it not being high quality. But everyone has different standards. How do you define that? I guess corruption for Gilga would be when we stop moving like a rich kid. When we stop moving like a rich kid. What do you mean? Rich kids don't do shit for money. They do things based on if it's going to make them happy. And that's kind of always paused. That's kind of what Gambino's always kind of been getting at. Ever since because the internet, the whole short film and the whole screenplay and the whole thing revolves around a rich kid. No. I don't think you need some either. This is bronzer. No. You don't need it. It's not good for you. And so yeah, Gambino is still on the same track. He's still on the same track he's always been on, just at a higher production value. This is so cool, dude. Gambino fans should be thrilled. Diddy, let me see this. Can you go upstairs and play with mommy? You go help mommy clean? You go help mommy clean? You should go help her. She needs your help moving the chairs. Go help her. Yeah, dude. People don't get quality anymore and they need a filter. Gilga is a perfect filter for that shit. Glover was still an RA in Goddard, a dorm at New York. Okay, yeah. So, awesome, dude. And then along with this, if I Google this here, we should see he announced Lithonia release date tomorrow. So if we go to the Donald Glover subreddit here, Lithonia release date announced tomorrow, July 2nd. Bando Stone in the New World, featuring the original motion picture soundtrack by Childish Gambino, Lithonia. So I think it seems... Oh no. I think my computer just died. Hold up. One sec. My computer died. My laptop died. Oops. That was an accident. So now we got this vortex here. Can look into the vortex. Yeah, dude. Yeah, bro. This shit's so exciting, bro. This shit's so exciting.
The singer?
We
I'm so
can only
into
move in the
this.
daytime.
See what other people are saying. Oh yeah, we already did that a little bit. I don't know if this is an album rollout or a movie trailer. All I know is Bando Stone is the most Atlanta male. We already read it. We already did that. This is absolutely not a horror movie. I went in thinking I'm gonna hear Gambino rap. I came out fucking stoked that we get a Donald Glover horror movie. Not really sure where you got that from. Like, the trailer's way more comedy adventure movie. Did you only watch it? It's a post-apocalyptic, and they're the last three people, and definitely some horror elements incorporated, it feels like. But if lasers and shit start simulating in the skies, I'm gonna be fucking horrified. Okay. Okay, cool. Not gonna cover that. Kind of running low on time here. Rick Ross pushed by... Okay, so... Yeah, let's go into this because I already kind of mentioned at the beginning. Rick Ross punched by Canadian blank after playing Not Like Us. I don't like this word. I'm not going to say this word. I don't feel comfortable saying it. Two men's issues seemingly stem from Drake sending French Montana a cease and desist. Oh my god, these people are these people fucking for real. Rick Ross and Drake's issues have escalated to physical violence, even though Drake had nothing to do with the attack. On Sunday, the Miami rapper was booked to perform at Vancouver's Ignite Music Festival, where he decided to play Kendrick Lamar's Not Like Us. Bold choice. Brave choice. Rose exited the stage with the scathing diss track still playing, prompting a gaggle of goons to confront the artist. The men pressed Ross and his team as tensions began to flare. Okay. Video footage shows a heated exchange between the MMG boss before one of the men snuffed the rapper, which turned the scuffle into a brawl. Members of Ross's squad could be seen getting pushed around and falling to the ground as the Canadian goons continued to harass and mock them for their song of choice. Dude. Who are these people? Are these really like Drake cronies? Like, crony? What's up then, crony? Crody? What's up then, Crody? At one point, the clip shows an MMG affiliate seemingly knocked out unconscious on the festival grounds after seemingly taking a hit from the chaotic Canucks. Is that some Canadian verbiage there? Vibe has reached out to Ross's reps for a comment but has yet to receive a response. Oh my god, dude. Drake is sending Crodies. What's up then, Crody? I want more info on this. Is my laptop alive yet? I want more info on the Crodies, dude. Let's see here. Rick Ross jumped in Canada. Let's see here. We can get a little video footage. Oh, this video is like 3 minutes long. No volume? Oh, wait, is this guy white? No, this is a security guard? People are pissed. It is kind of like fighting words, dude. Wait, isn't Rizzy... Oh shit. He threw... Isn't Rick Ross supposed to be in Vegas? Oh, he really just punched Rick Ross. He just threw right at the A minor part too, dude. What timing. A minor. Trying to strike a chord, dude. That was the chord. That's the chord, dude. Drinks go flying. Fists go flying. Oh, and then these two get into it. Oh, and then it's just like a mosh pit. Oh my god, and then it just turns into a Not Like Us mosh pit. Oh my god, dude. These people are really fighting. They're just kind of letting it happen, too. Is this an inflatable bottle? You think it's made of glass? Oh, dude! What the f... Holy shnikes, dude. What? They're really pissed at me, man. Mans is limping, dude. Mans is hopping off. Oh, they're still fighting. Oh my god, dude. That's crazy. Where are the cops, dude? Wait, what happened? So this guy in the white, Ross's dude just kind of like, this guy in the white wasn't doing anything. He was just trying to walk by. Dude, I guess he was like looking. He was looking. They are just attacking people. What is going on, dude? Jeez, bro. Just fighting and fighting. Rick Ross should jump in on this shit. Why is Ross not jumping in on this shit? Oh, you're fine. Wait, is that the guy in the white that from earlier? It is, bro. He got knocked out. Oh, he got knocked out. This is violent, dude. And then this guy, the guy in the red, is that the guy from earlier too? I can't tell. No, I don't think it is. It's a different guy. And his ass carried off. Oh my god, dude. Toronto, they're so salty about this. Oh man. They're so salty. The energy in that place is just, oh my god, bro. Why? Just give it up. Y'all really holding on to Drake like that? Hitting an almost 50-year-old dude over a song. Literally. They got one punch on him and that's it. Why are they saying he got beat up? This is cap. Also, how is Rick Ross with only like 2 or 3 bodyguards in Canada playing Kendrick? Yeah. Because I think that's what beating someone up means. Oh, they aren't the brightest. Rick didn't get beat up. His partner got beat up and they forced me to say it like that. This guy forced me to say it. You didn't have to type it like that, man. You made me say it like that. I didn't want to say it like that. His partner got beat down and one got knocked out. Either way, he should have had more security and not be antagonistic. Those folk want to crash out for Drizzler. That's what I'm thinking, dude. Like, they're down bad out there, dude. This is crazy. We should just make it a U.S. versus Canada thing at this point. Fuck, like, Toronto versus L.A. I just want it to be, like, United States versus Canada rap battle. Whoa, wowzers. I think my laptop is back up. They not like us. They not like us. Vivian, they not like us. Baka got a weird case. Why is he around? Certified lover boy, certified pedophile. Let's move on to some of this music of the week. Music of the week. Music of the week. Let's get on to this music of the week. We got some projects. We got some songs. But more importantly, we got a 2024 halftime report. We got a 2024 halftime report that I created. I formed this list after much thought, much internal deliberation. I formed this perfect list, perfect to me, list of my 12 favorite albums of the year so far, of the last 6 months. So let's start with that. Let's start with that, my 2024 halftime report. And while you're at it, take a visit to Quarter Day Recordings Instagram page. This is where I post anything related to this show on YouTube, Scratched Up Live, anything related to me working on music live, all the thumbnails of this show, my branding, anything that I record is going to go through Quarter Day Recordings. So make sure to follow Quarter Day Recordings on Instagram. But We are here for the 2024 halftime report. And we'll just kind of hop into it, I think. Maybe we could pull up Apple Music at the same time here. And we could do something like that. And maybe do something like this. And then maybe kind of put them on the same screen. Like so. We're going to do that. So I can search for these albums as we go. So we're going to start off with our honorable mentions. Make me a bit smaller here. If you know what I mean. About a boom bing. If you know what I mean. About a boom bing. Huh? Okay. So our honorable mentions. We're going to start with this one by Bruiser Wolf. And we aren't really necessarily going to go through all of these or anything, but I just kind of want to pull them up as I go. So this one by Bruiser Wolf of, what's their label? You know, Danny Brown's label, Bruiser Brigade fame. Bruiser Wolf of Bruiser Brigade fame has this new album out called My Story's Got Stories. One of the first albums to come out this year, actually, and still one of my favorites, within my top 20 favorite albums to come out this year. And his stories do got stories, a lot of crack cocaine stories, and just listen to this one for the imagery. I mean, his lyrics are one of a kind. It's great shit. And then we've also got this Joey Valance and Bray project called No Hands. This is a group I never heard of them until this year, until a couple weeks ago, really. But this shit shocked me, dude. These people have BC Boys. They got Nas vibes. They got like early New York boom bap vibes. They got good shit here. Definitely worth a listen. Don't forget it. We got Insano, which I just got on vinyl today and showed earlier on the stream. Insano by Kid Cudi. Another batch of great songs by Mr. One Cudi. Very exciting stuff. We got Nia Archives, an artist I discovered last year. An artist I discovered last year with her EP Sunrise Bang Your Head Against the Wall. Some like jungle drum, jungle beat type rhythms, fast BPMs, great female pop vocals, exciting stuff from Nia Archives. She's doing exciting stuff. Old Burger Beats, a nice like compilation album of different smooth underground rappers and smooth beat break type beats. A lot of sample heavy beats. Wide variety of rappers here, in a way. I would check it out. And then we've also got the Tierra Whack album, which deserves a shout out because, you know, she popped on the scene 2018 with that Vignette album, Whack World. Each one is a minute long. She had a lot of promising musical ideas in this, and so I've been waiting on the next full length, and this new one did not disappoint. Longer songs, still very bubbly, still very poppy, still very unique, fun energy from Tierra Whack. So now let's get into our favorites. I don't know if you can see this, but right up at the top, and here I have a playlist for these ones. Right up at the top here, we got Asheroth and Heather Gray. Temporary Heaven. Let's give it up for Asheroth and Heather Gray. They made another banger. Their last full-length collaboration was 2 years ago in 2022. Fantastic album. But it didn't quite make the cut. This one is making the cut, dude. Same amount of songs as the last one. Same solid production from Heather Gray, but Asher Ray is more focused, more lyrically intricate. He is a top tier spitter. on this. Really just proving himself once again. But more than ever, too. Like, we've also got Brittany Howard here of you know their album Sound and Color, the Alabama Shakes fame. Brittany Howard of Alabama Shakes fame. My favorite album of my favorite solo album of hers. Definitely better than her last one, Jamie, I think it was called. This one, and it kind of had to grow on me a bit. This album here, I heard it when it came out. Obviously, I was excited. I like the singles from it. Prove It to You, specifically. But when it first dropped, I was like, didn't come back to it. But when creating this list, went back to it. Holy shit. Deserves all the praise in the world. Almost as good as Sound and Color by Alabama Shakes, gotta say. I need to get some water. One sec. What are you doing? The wife's making me do laundry. God damn it. I don't want to do no laundry. God damn it. I don't want to do laundry. What the hell? Light bulb's broken. You didn't put dinosaurs in the goddamn washing machine. I'm a goddamn household man. I'm a goddamn man. I do the goddamn laundry, goddamn it. Anyways, what were we talking about? Yes, this list here. So Brittany Howard, awesome. Justice, Hyperdrama by Justice, my electronic pick for this first 6 months of 2024. Hell yes is all I gotta say about this one. Hell to the effing yes, dude. This one got my adrenaline pumping, like, for real, dude. My favorite electronic project to come out in the last 6 months, for sure. Without a doubt. We also got Kamasi Washington, which is kind of like my jazz pick. But I don't, I wasn't really expecting a jazz album to come out. But this thing is just dense and takes you all sorts of places. Each song is a ride through freaking like galactic space, galactic space. It is a thick one. It's a thickie, an hour and a half. So it needed this spotlight here. Lupe's best album since Drogos Waves, I guess. Like, short, tight, no fat, back on his lyrical, like, confoundation. I don't know if that word even makes sense, but that's the word that came out. His lyrical confoundation. His lyrical mysticism is back. That was kind of like lacking from this last one. Even though I liked it, but it wasn't far from his best. Drill Music in Zion, kind of missed that lyrical mysticism that would always kind of blow my mind. But he's back on it in a way that he hasn't been, like, for a full album ever. Like I said, tight, to the point, no fat, deserving of this spot. Pinball by Mike, kind of a similar thing going on here. Mike and Tony Seltzer. Tony Seltzer on, like, the very unique, very ear-catching, very pinball-esque, very, like, video gamey, pingy production here. The title fits. And then Mike, with his solemn disposition, kind of creates this ethereal. It creates a zone. This one puts me in the zone. And similar things to say for Mike Schaub, Suicide 3 by Mike Schaub. This thing it'll put you in that zone. Mike is in another planet on this one. He's on another planet in this one. I don't know. Check it out. We got no Lord. No Worries, Why Lord. Just, this one was the shoe-in. I mean, I didn't know if it was going to make it. I didn't know if it was going to be a proper follow-up exactly, but it is. The duo did it again, folks. The duo did it again. Did I have many doubts? No. Did I have some doubts? Yes. Did it live up to expectations? I say yes. Blue Lips, Schoolboy Q, another clap, another round of applause for Schoolboy Q. His best album in a long time. His best album. I mean, I think at this point, I can solidly say yes. This one is better than Blank Face. I wasn't quite sure. Is it now the real question, is it better than Oxymoron? Probably not. But holy shit, this is like the follow-up to Oxymoron that I've been waiting for the last 10 years. Even though I do like Blank Face. Crash Shock is okay, it has some songs on it, but this is the one. This is like the follow-up to Oxymoron that I've been wanting. Vampire Weekend, a band that I've never been crazy about, didn't even really listen to their music until a couple years ago. But this album, shit, dude. I'm a fan now. And I think a lot of other people agree this is like their best album ever, apparently, and I love it. I love it. I love it. The guitar tones on here, the poppiness to it, the preppiness to it, but the fascinating song structures, the twists and turns that they take in these songs. I just hear it now. Do-do-do-do-do-do. Mary Boone, Mary Boone, Mary Boone. Yeah, this is it. My kind of like my alternative pick. And then we got Willow. This one took me by surprise. Did not expect a Willow album to blow me out of the water like this one did. It's labeled contemporary jazz. I call it more like, it's more like my neo soul pick here. Better than the Billie Eilish. Better than, I don't know. Better than the Nia Archives. This one is it, dude. Like this shit. Every song is a fascinating journey. Each song is kind of like a fantasy. Check it if you haven't. And then finally, my Lord and Savior Yeet. My Lord and Savior Yeet. Yeet is the new Kanye. Not literally, but spiritually. Musically. Maybe not like talent-wise, but like musical, spiritual energy-wise. Yeet is doing what Kanye wishes he was doing right now. That's my theory. And it's this album blows vultures out of the water. Let me just put it that way. So, those are my favorites. That's my halftime report. Check out my quarter day recordings Instagram page where I report, or I record things. That's where I record things, and that's where I report on it. My recordings. Whether it's video recordings, whether it's audio recordings, it's quarter day recordings. Bada boom, bada bing. My voice is killing me here. This stream might not last too much longer. We're at about 2 hours, I think. Yep. 2 hours 43, right? No, we're at about, 2 hours. Let's see. I've got other shit here on the docket. We could do more music, but I think that was enough music for the time being. I went into that Lupe, check this out. I'll do a little bit more music here, just to round it out. I've got some music of the week, and I mentioned the Lupe, so we're gonna talk about the Lupe a little bit more. Check out this new album by Lupe. This thing is his best project in a minute, like 100%. He's like a god tier rapper at this point. He really is. There's no denying it. If you do deny it, you must be a Drake fan. I'm trying to get my screen perfect here. So, just want to make this a little bigger. Yeah, Samurai. Samurai by Lupe Fiasco. Samurai is the 9th album by rapper Lupe Fiasco. It's a concept album dedicated to the life, work, and career of neo-soul singer Amy Winehouse. A loving and living portrait to and of one of my favorite artists, Amy Winehouse. I've done many portraits of people I admire over the years, some public and some private. This one took on a life of its own and became an album. Looking forward to sharing it. What does this have to do with Amy Winehouse, dude? I'm a little lost on that one. I got these really neat, very beautiful alliterated little battle raps for you. I got these really neat, very beautifully alliterated little battle raps for you. So come on through. Big eyes, looking like skies and binoculars. 2 nights live, singing by the opera house, but not in it, just by it. Someone alongside it, a long silence, a strong, vibrant, meditative song of guidance. Dude, like, do you hear this? Just me reading it sounds beautiful. A strong, vibrant, meditative song of guidance designed to raise eyelids of blind men saved assignments. with warm regards and age kindness for today's climate, in the vein of gang violence meets the gang's demises. And it bangs, rises like wings on a plane. Plus a pilot who can fly it into the eye of Hurricane Iris. Stylish, same shoe in different sizes. It's so much fun to read. This is like Dr. Seuss. Lupe is like Dr. Seuss, with evidences of the mileage and the growth, top hats and coats, tuxedos and throats where the bow ties posts. Folks look past the lower class blower of the notes and tell unspoke jokes as they approach, which she'd never be inside, but she hopes. This is kind of like, this is how it feels to read Mac Miller rhymes. Like when Mac Miller was like on his druggy shit, like Faces. And by the way, when I was listening to this album, I don't remember what song exactly it was, and as I was listening to it, I was like, I felt acid rap. I was like, holy shit, this is inspired by acid rap by Chance the Rapper in like a really solid way. Like the first time that I felt something like that since acid rap. I can't remember which song it was, but if that, like, listen to the shit. Like, this Lupe is on another level here. So this is about Amy Winehouse, I guess. Apparently about Amy Winehouse. Mumble rap. To make it clear, I think that we should take it to the start. Walked past an old man laying in the park. He was talking to himself, but he was saying something sharp. She found herself drawn to the vibe of his remarks. The resonations called her like blood to a shark, but as she got closer, she felt something dark. Knew she made a mistake, but before she could depart, he reached up and grabbed her, set her pulse off the charts, said, "Everything you do will now be in another art." Then vanished like Superman, abandoning the planet. But this was similar to finding out in the Atlantic on the low, to finding land in the Atlantic on the low. But she didn't really know. What's she gonna do? And everywhere she go. Amy Winehouse? I don't. Okay. The definition of possession: the state of being completely under the influence of an idea or emotion, broken open. Okay, so he's literally rhyming the definition of possession. This is verse 2. The definition of possession: the state of being completely under the influence of an idea or emotion, broken open to let the ghosts in, and go Gagosian with extra low end. Now, let's return to the scene. Surreal and sent a chill and kinda burned at the seams. It seemed that real life had really turned to a dream, but what exactly has she learned from the ling? Like the lingo? That's from Earth, or maybe from not. Maybe she just received the curse, or maybe the plot. Maybe there's something like a birth, or maybe adopt, or maybe not a baby at all, as that falls into realms of being intimate, but this feels more significant than that. Even in that evening, she really felt a difference in the facts speaking. Had definitely changed in this design, because every time she went to chat, her mouth begat a rhyme. Now, I got what you got, and these are the song way. Let the song play. I know the things. Evidence has its own ways. Yeah, its own way. I got what you got, and these are the song way. Do what the song say. You got what you say, and I want the old way. Yeah, the old way. Yeah. It's interesting how I read it versus how it actually sounds. It's not gonna be the same. But I'm reading it with rhythm, but it's probably not gonna be exactly his rhythm. It's cool, or different interpretations on it. Now, everything's a verse, and everything's a line, a lyrical, non-stop onslaught of rhymes, the hardcore roughneck bomb drop divine, sound that is found when the tom-tops combine, with the bass and the snare and the kick. They fill you with a feeling that just make you want to spit. Rap a couple bars, move your arms like this. Your hand is a gun and your arm is a clip. Let it rip. Don't get hit by the split-second Smith & Wesson lips. Full of hollow tips, please tell the best on your list. That is death with a kiss. And they gotta swallow fire if they try to follow this with a style similar to riding around looking for an arrest to resist. Notice, I'm noticing this now. There's no cuss words in this. No cussing. Which isn't like something Lupe is always like. He cusses in his raps, but not here. I wonder why. Okay. Amazing. Mumble Rap by Lupe Fiasco. Cake. This might have been the one where I was feeling feeling some acid rap, but maybe not. I don't know. Yeah, it might have been. Listen to this. This shit tastes like winter. Chocolate cake for dinner. Birthday cake for breakfast. Slice it like a ninja. Pick up all the pieces. Assemble like Avenger. Authoring is August. Wordplay is December. Authoring is August. Wordplay is December. Wordplay is cold. That means my pen is in cinders. And my delivery shivers like Siberian areas. Shippers slip on the slickest icicles drip from the tip of my scriptures. If you a ship on a trip, don't hit on the tip of my glacier. Swim with the fish and flippers, I finish my pictures. This is what didn't get it. Getting hit and hitting the different differs. Well, did he do it or didn't she? Who are you mentioning? Lou will duel a dual identity dueling enemies. Do it to him, chewing through him without doing it dentally. Superhuman flume without refueling engines with energy. This chemistry can it be? They Googling endlessly. I'm chat GPTing, by the way, not Googling. Even computers losing memory, bending mentally when they interface with the lyrical ability. We got some lyrical miracle going on, but it's like, it's Lou, bro. It's Lou. He's doing it how everybody else wishes they were. You know? He's doing it how they wish they were. Hell. Holy hell, man. Holy freaking hell. Check out Lou. Check out that new Lou album. That's all I gotta say. I kind of wanna look at this new Diddy. This Diddy Lady Gaga thing, especially because it's in the thumbnail. And then thinking might stop the stream after that, maybe. Might have to stop the stream after that. I've got Diddy dropped by law firm after threats from Lady Gaga. I got Lil Wayne, Juvenile, and more gathered to celebrate Cash Money Records founders Slim and Birdman. Not too interesting. Fugees allegedly work on new album. We could possibly do that quickly. Let's take a quick peek at this because I didn't know much about this. Let's see here. Fugees reportedly working on new album following tour announcement. The Fugees are reportedly working on their first album since 1996 following news of a reunion tour, the trio Wyclef Jean. So this makes me wonder. Isn't Wyclef Jean in trouble for like tax evasion or something? Or is that Praz Michelle? One of these guys. And Lauryn Hill is supposedly in the studio cooking up their first project since their 7 times platinum smash The Score. Big deal. The news was shared with the newspaper on an anonymous inside source. The Post also mentioned that Wyclef teased a potential new album back in November, noting that, as he put it in an old song, anything can happen. He needs that. He needs money. It was earlier this week that Lauryn Hill announced she would be bringing her son YG Marley along for her tour with the Fugees. The New Jersey legend announced the Celebration Continues tour is in an Instagram post, which will extend last year's 25-year anniversary celebration of Miseducation of Lauryn Hill. Set to kick off in August in Tampa, the 22-date trek will make its way through the U.S. before heading to Europe in October. Will conclude in Amsterdam. Attendees at this year's Coachella Festival got a sample of what Hill's forthcoming tour will feel like as she surprised the crowd at the first weekend when she popped into YG Marley's set and brought Wyclef Jean out as well. So YG Marley is her son and also a rapper, I guess? YG Marley. Don't tell me this is him. Praise Jah in the moonlight. Yeah, this must be him. So this is Lauryn Hill's son. Live in Saudi Arabia. Why is Zach Bryan a similar artist? Joshua Nesta, YG Marley told the world, I want to rap, age 9, during a 2012 concert by his mother, Lauryn Hill. He was born in Beverly Hills to Hill, and football player Rowan Marley, one of Bob Marley's sons. Oh. So he's a Marley. Interesting. Made that dream reality in his late teens when he began working on music of his own. In late 2013, YG released the single Praise Jah in the Moonlight. Oh, this is 2023. Crisis. Grandfather's 1978 track with the Wailers and shares its uplifting spirit. So that's kind of cool. He sampled his grandfather's song with the Wailers. So we'll scoop that. That's some cool history there. Roughly 15 minutes into Marley Air's set, his mother joined in and ran through a number of her solo hits before performing some Fugees hits with Clef, just hijacking her son's set. X Factor, Lost Ones, Killing Me Softly, Ready or Not, and Fuji Law all made it to the set list with YG filling in for Praz's parts on Ready or Not. That's cool. Last month, the Miseducation of Lauryn Hill was inducted into the 2024 Grammy Hall of Fame alongside De La Soul's 3 Feet High and Rising. I got this one on vinyl. I don't have Miseducation of Lauryn Hill on vinyl, but I do have the score, which I showed you my Fugees. I had the poster earlier. Oh wait, no I didn't. I don't think I showed it to you, but I have it. It's in there. We're proud to unveil the diverse mix of recordings entering the Grand. Okay, that's about. And then also this was ranked the #1 album of all time by Apple Music this year. Let's not forget that. Okay. Possibly new Fugees music this in the future. Okay. Let's look into the Diddy. Did he do it? It's more like did he not do it? We got Lady Gaga versus Diddy the Diddler Diddy. Diddy reportedly booted from law firm client list following demand from Lady Gaga. Now that's some power. You know, a lot of people are mad at Lady Gaga recently because she partnered with Big Farm. I can't remember exactly why. Pushing some migraine medication. People were pissed about some comments she made. I don't know. But I've always loved Lady Gaga, and nothing I've come across yet has made me dislike her. So I'm still a Gaga fan. I don't know if there's a term for us. I think I'm a monster. I'm still a monster. Don't clip that. Clip it. I'm a monster. According to a report from News Nation that ran on Friday, the firm of Grubman, Shire, Mysalis, and Sachs yielded to demands from the Poker Face singer. The story reads, my insider said Lady Gaga said she was leaving the firm if they didn't drop Diddy, and she's too big to lose. What kind of lawsuits does she get into? Probably a lot. Being famous comes with a lot of lawsuits. If the insider's report checks out, this marks yet another in a string of recent losses for Diddy. Earlier this week, it was reported that Sean Diddy Combs' stay in his longtime home in Miami Beach was rescinded amid the mounting allegations of abuse against the mogul. Not surprised? According to a report from the Miami Herald, the Miami Beach Commission officially revoked a proclamation that declared October 13th, 2016 as his day, which began in 2016 when he held the 3rd annual Revolt Music Conference in the Florida city. Okay, so yeah, Diddy Day. I just said Diddy Gay. Diddy Day is no longer a thing. A similar occurrence happened in Diddy's hometown of New York earlier this month when his key to the city was rescinded by Mayor Eric Adams. So he has a long-time home in Miami Beach, but he's from New York. I was confused. So his hometown is New York, but he is a long-time resident of Miami. So that's why Miami gave him a day, which they then rescinded. And Eric Adams rescinded Diddy's key to the city of New York. TMZ obtained 2 letters on June 15th, one of which was sent out to Combs Entertainment LLC's office in New York and the other to his LA office. They were addressed to Diddy, courtesy of Mayor Adams, who said he was deeply disturbed by the Cassie video. Okay. This has nothing to do with the article I am trying to read. That has nothing to do... That's it? What? That's it? Hold on. Let's find more info on this. Lady Gaga, Diddy, law firm. Let's see what Yahoo has to say. They have some more info here. So Lady Gaga gave the law firm an ultimatum. Good for her. Legal firm represented the embattled mogul for over 20 years, meaning they were already working with him when he changed his stage name from Puff Daddy to P. Diddy in 2001. Despite their long-standing partnership, it is believed that they had no choice but to terminate it due to an ultimatum from another client, singer Lady Gaga. Diddy's close relationships with Alan Grubman, one of the named partners, couldn't even stop the acts from falling. Lady Gaga said she was leaving the firm if they didn't drop Diddy, said the insider, adding that the firm felt she's too big to lose and that her exit would trigger other celebs to pull a similar move. Good call from this law firm here. Several companies have cut ties with Diddy amid sexual accusations. So then we're just getting back into the other shit. Wait, who else has cut ties? Legal firm hasn't been the only one to have cut ties. Shortly after the record label owner was hit with multiple sexual assault accusations from different women late last year, a number of black-owned businesses severed their relationship with Diddy's e-commerce platform, Empower Global. Nudie System, one of the brands that did so, had its CEO, Annette Azan, give a statement to People magazine announcing its decision. We pulled Nudie System off of Empower Global as soon as we heard the news of the allegations against Sean Puffy Combs. I wonder, does that mean last year? We're a women's brand. We believe women and stand in support of them. There's nothing fucking empowering in this mistreatment of women. Oh, I like that passion. House of Takura also released a statement at the time saying that they take the allegations against Mr. Combs very seriously and find such behavior abhorrent and intolerable. That's how I felt, dude. I take these allegations seriously. Who would ruin their life to accuse somebody without evidence? I know it happens, but like, you know, I tend to err on the side of believing the victims. It just seems more plausible with these big cases, at least. We do not at all condone any of the following, any of the Mr. Guns. Blah, 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 blah. Diddy was told to return the key. Aw, poor Diddy. No more key. Eric said, "Give me the key back, Diddy." Oh, poor boy. Diddy erased all his posts on Instagram. Just disgraced, man. Just disgraced. I want more details about this. You know, like all the details in the lawsuit that the producer filed against him. I want more evidence to come out on those accusations. I cannot wait for this to go to trial or whatever happens. Cannot friggin' wait. So we're at about 2.5 hours here. I do kind of want to look at this Lil Wayne thing. So Lil Wayne, I've been wondering about Lil Wayne. Been thinking about Wayne. Been thinking about how he's doing. Been thinking about what's on Wayne's mind. What's going on in Wayne's world? Been wondering that. Legitimately, I have been. And, you know, in light of the Drake and Kendrick beef, where does Lil Wayne stand on this? He helped bring Drake to the masses. He founded Drake in a way. And so is he sticking by him? Or is he going to do the right thing and side with Kendrick? Well, turns out we got a bit of an answer. Lil Wayne revises his top 5 of all time, which now includes Drake and excludes Kendrick. That's pretty juicy. I don't know if you guys think it's juicy. I think that's pretty juicy. Lil Wayne has entered the chat, and the timing feels right now that the beef feud, or whatever you want to call the rivalry between Drake and Kendrick Lamar, has simmered down. Since the Pop Out concert ended, or maybe even before, there's been more chatter about where Drizzy or K. Dot stand in the grand scheme of greatest rappers ever. But Tunchi has thoughts from his perspective. The A Milli rapper recently shared his top 5 rappers in an interview with Cam Hayward for his podcast Not Just Football. Check out the clip below. Jay-Z, Missy Elliott, Eminem, Big, and Drake. Dude, that Drake is... Dude, he just feels loyal to Drake. Come on, dude. Come on, dude. Come on. That's such cap. This list is pretty good. It's pretty good, pretty respectable. You know, I like that how he put Missy Elliott in there. You know, you got to give the women some love in a list like this. But come on, dude, this is such a bone to Drake. Drake is so down bad he needs Wayne to pat his back. He needs Wayne to pat his back. He notably left out Kendrick. Are we surprised? Was he way off? On point? Or just expressing his subjective opinion? Hold on, I accidentally opened Word. We all know Wayne and Drake are not only friends, but Weezy paved the way for the Six God from Young Money and beyond. So it makes sense, after all Drake has accomplished, that he includes him on his list. That would be kind of weird, you know. Wayne's a good guy. Wayne's a good guy. You know, hats off to Wayne. He didn't have to do this. He could have just avoided the question. He could have kept Drake out of it. But Wayne, you know, he sees his boy out here drowning, and he's got to throw his boy a bone. And that's fair enough, dude. Fair enough. He helped kickstart the man's career. In case you missed it, Dot referred to allegations about Drake and Lil Wayne's girlfriend during Wayne's time in prison. Oh, yeah. Okay, so, yeah, that's kind of why I was wondering, like, Kendrick brought up the whole, like, Drake screwed Wayne's girlfriend while he was in prison, but I'm sure Wayne doesn't give a shit about that at this point. Along with his tattoo tribute to Wayne, Lil Wayne indirectly acknowledged the incident in an interview but seemed unfazed by the controversy. So how hard did that bar really hit? Curiosity turned up after a recent Lil Wayne concert clip showed Kendrick's track playing, leading some to wonder about Wayne's stance on the whole beef. But before you gasp, it was later clarified that this was simply a DJ's introduction. Okay, XL. And that's kind of what I felt. Pause for a moment. That's kind of what I was wondering about the Rick Ross fight situation. I don't think, like, unless I'm missing context, unless Ross, like, maybe he, like, specifically asked for that song to be played, but it kind of seemed like the DJ was just playing it. And Rick Ross was just there. I don't know. Anyway, I think Weezy dropping his list, naming Drake, and leaving out Dot says a lot. What do y'all think? I agree.
Bro, at the last show I just had, I've never seen this in my life. Somebody had a sign in the crowd, a sign that said, "Please do Mona Lisa." I said, I stopped the whole show. I said, I have never seen that in my life. A sign to tell him, asking me to do a song. And I said,
so people want that. See, I wanted Wayne to side with Kendrick just for the optics, just for the fan in me, you know? But it seems like Wayne isn't like a side taker. But he's gonna back his boy Drake up, you know. Fair enough.
I'm so sorry, because I'm not about to do it. I ain't about to play it.
He is not about to play it.
I ain't about to do it. I can't remember a word from it, but Mona Lisa.
Welcome back. I can't remember the words. Dude, I love how open Wayne is about not knowing his songs. That's so, you know, that's been like known for a while, for at least 10 years. That he doesn't know, probably longer, that he can't remember the lyrics to all of his songs, but the fact that he's just leaned into it so hard and just like embracing it is the best, dude. It's so, like, that's the best, dude.
Everybody is not just football. As you know, I'm Cam Hayward. We have Hayden
By the way, what is up with the audio on this?
Walsh as well. But today we have a special guest. I just got a chance to meet him, and I'm excited.
Special guest.
To welcome him. You know, you've won Grammys. You've done it all, brother. I have to give it up to you. I'm excited to hear from you.
So it's coming out next, actually. So I'm not sure what the actual date, but it is my next project that's coming.
Okay, this is a good interview. He's out here talking about his next
So
album.
it's coming out next, actually.
He's talking about Carter 6, right? We stay up on the Carter 6 news here on the Scratched Up Live, people. We stay up to date on this Carter 6 news. Okay.
Carter 6 win. I don't remember the actual assume though, because it's what's next from me. So it's coming out next, actually. So I'm not sure what the actual date, but it is my next project that's coming out here.
Now, me and Hayden, we were just looking,
cool,
and we saw your new Beats commercial with LeBron.
Yeah,
man. Did he tell you where he's gonna play next year?
Wayne is so cool, bro. He is so cool, man. This guy's young too. He's only like what, in his early 30s. How old is Wayne? How old is Lil Wayne? How old is Lil Wayne? Oh, he's 40. Jesus, I'm an idiot. I thought he was in his early 30s for some reason. So he's 41. He's Ethan Klein's age. Let's put it that way. He's actually 2 years younger than Ethan Klein.
No, he didn't.
Bronny's gonna wind up on the Lakers, bro. There's no way he's not on the Lakers.
Yeah, I mean, if I think of LeBron's
Louisiana.
Where is he talking? I just want to know about the Drake
Lawrence
shit.
Taylor at linebacker, somebody like 50 on each.
I just want to hear his top 5.
Chin, left and right.
Oh shoot.
Yeah,
we're locking up everything.
Yeah,
we're locking up everything. That's dope.
Wayne
That's
is like,
dope.
Wayne is just killing it here, dude. Like Wayne is coming off as such like a cool, funny, personable dude. I cannot wait for the Carter 6. Plus he's been rapping, like his 2022, 2023 feature run has been like classic Wayne. Like the best he sounded in like a decade. More actually the best he sounded in like 15 years. So I'm ready for Carter 6. And look how happy he looks. Dude, Wayne is so happy, bro.
That was awesome. That was dope. I like that.
You a big video game person?
Nah, man. Only games I play is sports games, and so you know what I mean. So when my kids,
that's what I'm doing
play
tonight.
So many different type of games that whatever game is trendy, they always be like, "What that don't?" I remember being on Tony Hawk game. That was one of the first games I remember being.
Shout out Tony Hawk.
And that was like
this guy looks disturbed, dude.
My actual character, yeah.
Dude, so we
remember that, you know, because I remember having it clear. I remember being told about it. So I remember that Midnight Club.
NCAA game.
Talking about video games.
Be special, dude. Like that's got to be different.
I just want to find him.
How to transition to another quarter.
I want to find his list.
I love every transition is.
It's probably at the end.
Yeah, when you walk in.
Whoa, where'd the lights go?
When I first got my first. But shout out to, I'm glad I was able to shout out Archie Manning. I can't wait to see Archie Manning, man. I can't wait to see what he do. Right?
Okay, whatever. So yeah, what do you guys think? What's your top 5? Comment below in the comments your top 5. Do you agree with Wayne's top 5? Would you put Drake in your top 5? Would you put Kendrick in your top 5? What about Missy Elliott? What female rappers would you put in your top 5? Comment down below, people. I'm getting tired, and I think I'm gonna wrap it up for the night. But let me double check this list here. So we hit the Fugees. There was a fight at the Megan Thee Stallion release party. It's kind of uneventful. Party Next Door vows to make Chris Brown, Bryson Tiller, and Jeremiah cry. I guess we could do this one real quick. This is funny enough. This is great. So, Party Next Door, I mean, really just for the headline. Really just the headline. Party Next Door, probably the only person to make Chris Brown, Bryson Tiller, and Jeremiah look cool, vows to make them cry after Party's ex-girlfriend appears in their music video? What's up with this? So not only did he say that, he posted that message. Early Sunday morning, Party Next Door hopped on X, formerly known as Twitter, and posted a message aimed at R&B stars Chris Brown, Jeremiah, and Bryson Tiller, the big three. It appears the Canadian singer was not thrilled to see his ex-girlfriend Desma appearing on the R&B trio's music video for Wait on It. We will check that video out right now, actually. I like Jeremiah. No hate on Jeremiah. Okay, Bryson Tiller. So I'm guessing that's her. So Party is pissed. Okay, and has since deleted posts, which can be viewed below. Why do people do this? Why do they do this? They tweet and they delete. They tweet and they delete. Just keep it up, dude. They're gonna screenshot it anyways. Party issued a veiled warning to Breezy, Jeremiah, and Bryson. I'm finna make these cry. Bryson, Chris, and Jeremiah, enjoy the nights of your life, he wrote. Why all the commas? It's unclear why Party is upset over his ex appearing in Jeremiah's video for Wait on It. Nevertheless, it has fans speculating that a beef could be brewing between Party and the R&B trifecta of Chris Brown, Jeremiah, and Bryson. Honestly, like L. Bryson and L. Jeremiah for doing this song with Chris Brown. Okay. Chris Brown beef with Quavo. Chris Brown's out here beefing, so that's it. I mean, there's not much juice to that one. It is what it is. He tweeted, he deleted. Chris Brown's doing the driving, the cool like driving wavy thing. He's doing the. Let's watch him do it. He's like, yeah, you want me to take you out? Chris Brown's a clown. Party Next Door is kind of a clown for this one. Why tweet and delete? You might as well just kept it up. It's funny if you keep it up. If you delete it, you look nervous. Party. It makes me wonder, like, do these people tweet things and then get like immediately like get messages from their PR people or handlers and they're like, yo, you gotta delete that, and they like convince them to delete it, or do they just get like post nut clarity? I don't know. But I'm waiting for this. Party, wherever you are. Party, I'm waiting for this. You said it, you put it out in the world, and now us here at Scratched Up Live, we're waiting for it. We're waiting for you to make good on your vow. Okay, brother? And we're going to leave it at that, I think. We're going to leave it at that. We're going to wait. Maybe by next week, Party Next Door will make good on his vow. But until then, we are waiting. And until then, we will be wondering, is Breezy crying? Is Bryson crying? Is Jeremiah crying? Did Party Next Door make them cry? If they are. If they're not, if Party didn't make them do it, who did? And did they also remind Breezy that he's a piece of shit in the process? These are all questions that we have. Maybe we'll get some answers to them next week on our next stream. Possibly catch me next Monday. I mean, for sure catch me next Monday. Possibly catch me on Friday. When I have time, I want to do a Friday stream during the day. Last week didn't really have time. But we'll kind of do that to catch more of the new music that's hitting like in that moment, that day. So until then, thank you for watching. I love you. This has been another episode of Scratched Up Live, your first stop on the internet for hip-hop discussion and production. A research show. A research stream. I love you. Bye-bye now. Bye-bye now. It's a video and your stream belong to someone else. Your stream may be temporarily blocked. If you plan to continue, please ensure they contact on. Uh-oh, I got Looks like I got warninged, so I might have to chop this one up. We'll see. Anyways, peace.